Crispy fried calamari is one of my guilty pleasures in life. It can be found all over the world in many different varieties. I'm going to show you how to make mine. Welcome to the channel, and as usual, all the ingredients will be linked in the description box down below. There's many varieties of squid. Use what is readily available to you. I'm starting off with about a pound of squid, slicing them into about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick rings. The squid that I got has been cleaned. Now some pieces do have the extra long feeding tentacles. Just give them a trim and then put everything into a bowl. I like to add just enough buttermilk to coat my squid and add a little bit of 5 spice just to get all the flavor into the flesh. Give this a thorough mix and let it marinate for at least an hour. While the squid's marinating, we're going to create our spice blend. I have about a tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of 5 spice, and 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. Give this a stir and we're done with that. Now moving on to the aromatics. I have some Fresno chili sliced into rings. You can use jalapenos if that's what you prefer. Some ginger, garlic, and I'm slicing some scallions for garnish. Now slice them as thin as you can, and if you can't get it this thin, keep practicing. My flour dredge is 1 cup AP flour, 1 cup semolina flour, and 1/2 cup of cataco or potato starch. Now if you don't have potato starch, feel free to use cornstarch. And we'll add about a tablespoon of our salt mixture with a little extra black pepper. This dredge is going to be extra crispy. We're going to be heating our oil to 380 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to have a separate pan on medium-low heat. We're going to use that to saute our aromatics. Now drain your soaked marinated squid, toss it in the flour. Make sure to work all the flour into all the crevices. You want the squid to be thoroughly coated. Now shake off all the excess dredge, and then now it's time to fry. Once you put your squid into the oil, do not touch it for about 30 seconds. Let the crust set up before you agitate it to make sure that nothing is stuck together. My total frying time per batch is around 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15 seconds at most. You don't want to go any longer than that because you don't want to risk your calamari being overcooked and rubbery. Scoop out your calamari into a paper-lined bowl, season it with that seasoned salt that we made. Now we're going to saute our aromatics for about 30 to 40 seconds. What we're looking here is to take off the raw edge and to get the garlic and the ginger nicely toasted. We're going to add in our calamari to our aromatics. Give this a nice toss. Make sure everything is well incorporated. We're going to season this again with some of our 5 spice seasoned salt. Give this another toss. Back into our paper towel lined bowl before we plate it. Again, it's going to help take out any extra oil. Do not forget about all the toasted crispy bits at the bottom of the mixing bowl, and now garnish with your scallions. A couple lemon wedges will never hurt this at all, and there is our 5 spice crispy calamari with some beautiful aromatics. So here is the calamari. Really nice and beautiful. So this is the kind of breading that I like light, crispy, not soggy, not dense. All the aromatics come out beautifully. You get the 5 spice, the salt, pepper, the ginger, the garlic, and I'm gonna try one with this chili. Now the chili is kind of like, as you can see, we did not cook it so it's like soft. It's cooked to just take off the raw edge of it. So here we go. Forgot to put lemon on it. That is going to up the flavor. Oh, I'm excited for this one. All right, let's try this again. This one had some lemon on it. Let's put a little bit more lemon on it. All right, here we go. Wow. Now feel free to make your favorite kind of dipping sauce to go with this. With this spice level or spice combination, I would not recommend marinara. It might clash. My go-to is my hot chili oil recipe, which I'll link in the description box down below, and a little bit of soy sauce. So you get kind of like the dim sum flavor profile. But here we go. Oh, that is fire. That is fire. See, like chili oil, chili crisp, soy sauce. Now, if you love calamari and the only way that you've had it is kind of like the traditional Western way where it's just fried and with marinara or some kind of like spicy mayo, give this variation a try. It's gonna open up your eyes to a whole world of flavors that if you haven't tried this style of calamari before, you're gonna be hooked. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining. I'm gonna crush the rest of this. Take care of yourselves. Get off your butt and cook something. All right, guys, peace.